Welcome back to Trader UK, the money management channel. Today I'm taking a look at etoro, the commission-free stock trading platform. The question I want to answer today, is this the best stock trading app on the market? And if you haven't already used this platform, stick around for a quick walkthrough and make sure you stick around until the end, because I'm going to be showing you what I think is either the best feature I've ever seen from a stock trading platform or possibly the worst feature. I haven't quite made my mind up about this yet, but it's certainly different. Before we get going today, please smash the like button. I'll be hugely grateful, and don't forget to subscribe for more finance related content. Now, if you are a regular user of YouTube like myself, then there's a very, very good chance that you're aware of etoro. Their adverts feature everywhere. Alec Baldwin telling you that you already missed out investing in Amazon and investing in Google, and that you shouldn't miss out on their app. And to be fair, they work. They caught my attention, they got my interest, and I wanted to see what they had to offer. But if you know me, you know the channel, you'll know that I'm an advocate of Trading 212 and DeGiro as well. I've also used the free trade app, which didn't compare quite as well. So in my walkthrough today, I'll be comparing etoro to the apps I currently use, which I'm actually very happy with. So it needs to stand up well, it needs to perform well in order to convert me. First up, a quick mention of the fees. It's a commission-free trading app like most are nowadays, but like most, there are a few other fees. The most notable would be the $5 fee anytime you withdraw funds from your account, which is not a huge problem. It's not a huge amount. Most longer-term investors wouldn't be withdrawing on a regular basis anyway. There is also an inactivity fee. So if you leave your account with a balance in it and you're not trading for over 12 months, then the fee is going to be $10 per month, which is quite a bit. I don't really think that's a problem. I don't think either are a problem. They're not a big deal. But I do believe Trading 212, for example, offer better fees. Now, straight away when you log in, the interface looks really cool, really impressive. You've got your watch list like normal as your home page. Most of the apps tend to have it this way round now. I can also see that you can switch between real trading and virtual trading. Currently, I'm on a virtual profile. Each account has a $100,000 virtual profile to play around with, so we'll use this one for the moment. You can see here that they've ditched the bid-ask terminology in favor of a sell price and a buy price, which would be useful for beginner investors. And I really like this sentiment feature on the right-hand side. If you hover over this, we can see Tesla. 19% of our investors invest in Tesla. 96% of them have buy positions, an increase of 5.8% from the last trading day. So this gives you a good idea of sentiment towards a particular stock on a particular day. You do have to take it with a pinch of salt though. Just remember, this is only eToro investors and it's only retail investors as well. There's no sign of what institutions are doing, that kind of thing. So just because 100% of people may be buying Tesla or 50% of eToro users are holding Tesla, it doesn't necessarily mean that the stock price is going up. It's just an indicator of what the users are doing. And you also have the feature on the right hand side here to set pricing alerts. It's a nice tidy homepage, a nice tidy watch list. And then if we move on to the portfolio page, the second from the drop down on the left hand side, again is what you expect, very similar layout to the watch list, nice and tidy. The only feature that really stands out to me is on the right hand side from this drop down, as well as closing positions, opening new trades, you have the option to write a new post. This to me is a good idea. I know I watch a lot of stock reviews on YouTube. I'm always reading people's comments. I like to know what other people are thinking. So if you can bring that all into one place, then great. And you can actually see your news feed below. This is where you can scroll through different comments and see what other traders are saying. And same again with this, you can't get too carried away with other people's comments. Take them all with a pinch of salt, but it could be useful information. Clearly though, this is more than just a trading platform. It's like a social media platform at the same time. Now, in terms of actually trading, let's have a look what they have to offer, as this is obviously going to be the most important thing. Under the Trade Markets tab, you'll find all the products available: stocks, ETFs, cryptocurrencies, indices, commodities, currencies. They have a lot of offerings. In particular, they seem to have a big cryptocurrency offering. All of these cryptocurrencies are available via this app. Basic buys and sells are very straightforward as well. I've switched back to our watch list here, and if I want to make a purchase of Apple shares, for example, you can click on buy and it will take you into the buying screen. From here you have a number of order types. They have changed the terminology a little bit again. This is like a market order, trade, and then you can switch to order, which will give you the options to set a rate, like a limit order. If we stick with market order, you have the option for fractional investing, so very useful for anyone who doesn't, for example, want to spend $3,200 on one share of Amazon. You can just choose to invest $1,000 or $500 or $100, whatever it is you have available. Or you can switch to choose by unit. So let's say we want to buy 10 shares of Apple, and you'll open the trade. It will execute the trade at the market rate. If you did want to set a limit, then you can just switch across to order, set your limit from here. Let's say we want to buy at 116, we want 10 units, and again, you can place an order from there. Closing a position is also very straightforward. This time from the portfolio tab, you can choose which position you want to close. You have the sell rates here. So if I then want to sell some Apple shares, you have the same options in here. So you can switch between units, or if you want to trade sell a specified amount. Now, finally, I want to show you this feature that I haven't really made my mind up on yet. Here on the left-hand side, we have two tabs: Copy People and Invest in Copy Portfolios. Let's start by looking at Invest in Copy Portfolios. And these look like eToro's own funds. So you can invest in different sectors, digital commerce, for example, here where it says shopping cart, it will make a selection of Amazon and eBay and Netflix and other digital commerce platforms. I guess it's pretty similar to what you can do with funds, but what they've done here is they made it much more attractive and much more accessible to the masses. This is a good idea. I think just getting more new investors to diversify their portfolios from the start, and I'm sure eToro are making a much better margin on their own products here. You can drill down into each portfolio, and it will give you a breakdown of the stocks in that portfolio. You can see the performance, and you can research what the fund does. So this section I like, similar to investing in funds and ETFs, but it's a lot more attractive and a lot more user-friendly than searching through a great list of horrible funds on other platforms. Then we move on to Copy People. This is the one that I'm not so sure about. And in here, this is where you can copy other traders who have been performing well. You can simply copy their entire portfolio at the click of a button. You can see the returns that they've made over the past 12 months here. In green, this guy in the middle, 53.41%. You can see how many copiers they already have, how many people are already copying, a risk profile for their portfolio, and then a little write-up. You can drill down into each trader and have a look at their performance over the last few months. You can look at their portfolio, and then you can click copy and invest funds into this portfolio. It will match it exactly. And at the top here, you can actually filter by area first of all. So if I want to find top traders that are investing out of the United Kingdom and invest in cryptocurrencies or commodities, for me, it would probably be stocks. We can filter by region as well. And then I can search through, keep drilling down into each one, and it would tell me more about those investors. Now, at first, I was completely against this idea, and I still think it takes a lot of the fun out of investing for yourself. But the more I look at this, the more I tend to like it, actually. Some of these portfolios are getting better returns than big funds, so why shouldn't people copy them just like you would with a big fund? I do think this is another of those features that you would need to be a little bit careful with, really take your time to do the research, but having some of your portfolio managed by someone who has proven results is going to be a very attractive way to start investing for a lot of people. I think in particular for investors that don't have a lot of time in their hands, this is a pretty good way of doing things. Let me know though, guys, in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Would you use a copy portfolio, or is this a bad idea? Overall, I do really like this app. I think it's great for semi-active traders. And the reason I say semi-active traders, it's probably not great if you just want to buy a few stocks and hold them for a long time. You might end up getting caught as dormant and charged $10 a month for holding the account. But in terms of usability, it's really, really good. And I like the fact that it's more than just a stock trading platform, it's a social media platform for investors as well. Is it the best stock trading app out there? I would say probably not in terms of the fundamentals. There are certainly other apps that offer just as much. But in terms of the whole package, with the social media side of things, with the ability to copy traders, yes, I think it's one of, if not the best packages out there. If I do have any eToro users in my audience, I'd be really interested to know your thoughts if you've been using the app for some time now. For me, that's everything for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.